Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to all of you for being here today. And I know about the work that you have done and deeply respect
Jen says she'll be here in 10 minutes.
your advocacy and your steadfastness on behalf of this cause, and also my colleagues for their
My plan is
passion
to
and
pass it to whoever's
eloquence.
questioning and have the last question close
But
it.
it's really pretty simple. So far as federal legislation is concerned, what we need is votes. You know, we need votes. We voted on the Kids Online Safety Act in the United States Senate and passed it by a margin of 91-3 in the last session. And I would invite my colleagues to speak as passionately to the House leadership, which failed last session to give the Kids Online Safety Act a vote. Not a vote. And this session, we have more than 60 co-sponsors again in the United States Senate for the Kids Online Safety Act, and we undoubtedly will for other measures as well. But big tech is exercising its sway, using its armies of lawyers and lobbyists. You have spoken powerfully today. My colleagues are on the right side of this issue. No one is in favor of child exploitation. But the fact is, Ms. Woods, as you wrote in your remarks about abuse and exploitation of your son, quote, no system protected him, no platform stopped it. And I've met countless parents who feel the same way. The common factor in all their stories is the one gatekeeper that makes this abuse possible is, in fact, big tech. It's Meta and others who are allowing predators from around the world to use their platforms and make our kids prey to exploiters who are sometimes beyond our borders. So I guess I would invite you, Ms. Woods, and perhaps others, to talk directly to Speaker Johnson in the House of Representatives and tell him what you think he should do.
You have my commitment on that.
And perhaps others of you, witnesses, maybe you can tell me what impact or influence you can have in the House of Representatives. Have you been asked to testify at a hearing there?
I have not.
Certainly, we would love to work together to be able to get legislation passed. We see so many bills coming forward. We've seen the success of bills like the Report Act, like the Take It Down Act, when they're nuanced, when they are focused, and when they can be introduced and passed very quickly. We've been able to see huge success in that. The Report Act is a great example. We saw increases in the amount and types of both child sex trafficking and online enticement that came. When we see those acts pass, we see progress, we see movement because we're holding companies accountable. If we don't, the rest of that reporting is voluntary. Those two reporting requirements were permitted to be received prior to then, and we certainly know that the prevalence didn't increase, just the responsibility to report.
And I just want to close by saying, you know, we want a bill, we want a law. We don't just want speeches, but we want a bill that is effective. And right now, the House has weakened the Kids Online Safety Act bill, in effect decimating the duty of care, which prevents the kinds of abuses and holds the platforms accountable. It imposes a legal responsibility on big tech when it knows or should know about exactly the harms that you have come here to highlight. Decimating that duty of care is a disservice to all of the parents and all of the children who have become victims. And when you talk to members of the House, I would urge you to insist on a real protection for kids. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.